Morning, everybody. We had quite a bit of wind yesterday. It's still kind of breezy this morning. Look at that. The barn door literally flew off, went across the driveway and into the yard. That's crazy. The little piggies are over there enjoying the sun. Whoops. Hi, chickens. All right, so most everybody's fed. Now we're going to milk Danny. Her udder is absolutely beautiful this time around. So we're going to milk her, and then we'll milk Freya, who's back there standing on her little bin that she enjoys. Oh, okay. We just need to get a rag out because somebody forgot to bring the rag. There you go. So, new rag. Always got to keep barn rags, you know? I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week. It's finally Friday. Now, mister, you get down.
Thor found his favorite thing.
Okay. She should be washed off pretty good there. Okay. I'll move you guys a little bit. We can talk and milk, I guess, at the same time, if we will. Okay, are you going to milk her for me? I don't think she'd permit it. Sorry that you're getting the backside of a goat, but this is chores, right? This is daily life. I hold her udder. It's so big right now. I hold it forward kind of so that I can have an easier time. It also helps her let down, I think.
I'm not sneezing.
Yeah. She's really, really got a lot of milk this time around. Her by herself is giving us almost half a gallon, which is insane to me. She's never done quite that good. But she's 5 this year, so this is her 4th kidding.
I usually milk her by myself. I have to have
Yeah.
her.
She's usually good for like maybe a pint a day, not a half a gallon a day. So, and she's had twins all along, twin bucklings all along. I know there's a goat thing that says, you know, you're going to have a lot of milk if you have twin bucklings or more. But she's always given us twin bucklings, so. So this video is for all the people that all the women that want to pop on my goat videos and tell me what I'm doing wrong. These types of people really don't.
Don't you throw a temper tantrum now.
There you go. These people don't really bother me. I just think it's kind of amusing. Usually when I get a nasty comment, I just delete it and move on. My goats do quite well. Just because my method's a little bit different than somebody else's doesn't mean it's wrong or bad. Freya.
Hi.
So, yeah. Look how nice my goats are. They're about to descend into anarchy because Freya decided to come out and wreak general havoc. She's almost done anyways. So we're good.
I'm done in this bed.
Just gotta milk until it's done.
You're next, I promise.
She's so patient though. Look at her. Well, Danny's not loving it.
Can you get off me? No, please.
You got any more?
I don't got any more.
Okay. Go ahead and release the beast. She's out anyways.
Okay.
She heard the word done. She knew what that meant. All right, now we'll do Freya. I do her standing up. I think I said before she's taller, and it just makes my life so much easier. Oh, you'll be fine. So this is her first time kidding, and her first time obviously being milked. and she had to deal a lot with a clogged udder and not generally wanting to be a great mom at the beginning. But she's a wonderful mom now. And you see, I don't like to micromanage her. She picks up that back leg a little bit, and if I just keep milking and don't pay any attention to that, she stops. And look how good we are.
Did I have to get milk today?
Yeah. Yeah, the baby's been nursing a lot off of this side. He's been favoriting it. It's another reason why I like to hold up the milk pail, is just in case I need to move it fast. I have it up off the ground. I'm not micromanaging her because she's not really trying. Hey, stop that. No, she's starting to get a little bad, but I'm just going to keep milking through it. And I do notice that she has a little scab over here. She must have scraped on something, so this is probably uncomfortable for her. But see how she stops kind of a little bit if you just keep going. Don't pay attention. She's not kicking. She's just trying to get away from it, basically. And I'm almost milked out, so we're doing really, really good. Goats are funny animals. They're very habitual. They are such creatures of habit, it's not even funny. So, you have to just get them into good habits. And that looks different for everybody, and that's okay. There's not one size fits all method to farming. If there were, it would be extremely boring here on YouTube world. And I'm sure I make mistakes. I don't operate my tractors correctly. I didn't build my high tunnel correctly. I'm sure there's things I do with my goats that isn't correct. But we're all on a learning path together, right? We're going to make mistakes. It's human nature. The thing is, do you learn from your mistakes? And do you help guide other people? Because I find that in this day and age, finding somebody that's going to be compassionate and understanding, kind, that's difficult, right? It's hard to find somebody like that these days. Everybody's judgy and abrasive and ignorant. That's why I like my animals more and more. Huh?
Guess what?
What?
So she just let her child leave again.
That's great. So news on the street here is that our bad ewe, the one that's not being a great mom, when we took the horse, okay, I'm sorry, I pinched you. When we took the horses out, she was letting her baby nurse by herself, unassisted. And when Harley took the hay back, she just let her nurse again. So, do we actually get to turn around two moms? That sounds awful to me. Actually, I'm really happy about it. Sorry, I'm sarcastic. Like that lady, she commented about my nose ring. She said she loved it, but then she made sure she added that with sarcasm. Let me hurry up and take that out for you. I learned at a very early age that you cannot control the way people behave, the way people act, and that taught me to be very resilient, very, very resilient indeed.
Where'd that come from?
I have no idea. Look, that blew in the wind from yesterday, that tarp. It's okay, I'm going to use that this weekend. Anyhow, so all you can control is the way that you respond to such people. And I just put a smile on my face, and I just genuinely don't care. My one friend that lives down the hill, he was concerned. He said, I'm worried someday somebody's going to be mean to you. And now, I don't think I've had anybody be outright mean, well, that I think. Just some ignorant comments here and there. And I totally expect that because of the way the world is now and because people are all different, and something I do may trigger somebody else. But he was genuinely worried about me, and I said, honestly, there's nothing that anybody can say that's going to hurt me that hasn't been said throughout my entire life. So go ahead. The more hate-filled comments that I get in the comment section down below, it helps my algorithm. So thank you, haters. Anyways, I wanted to bring you up here and show you the high tunnel. Harley's shutting the latches. Now, of course, I said before, I need to get another hinge for this. This is why it's crooked. In the wind yesterday, these little latches that Jeff got for me, these little buggers right here, the wind somehow managed to get them loose. This is, I mean, I'm pulling on this hard, but somehow the wind managed to open them up. Hold on, Harley, 1 second. That's fine, and nothing broke. Everything's in good shape, but look. Guys, I did it. We had some horrendous wind. I mean, it literally ripped off a barn door from its track and blew it across the driveway. And my tunnel is no worse for wear. I am so thrilled. You can't even imagine. I was last night literally having mini panic attacks thinking, oh my God, what is going to happen to this high tunnel? Is it going to tear to shreds? No, it's perfect. And I don't know if I said it in the video before, but I was having problems here. Let me see. These ends. The wind was pushing up here in the middle of the high tunnel, you know? And when it would push up on the high tunnel, it would pull these end pieces in. And there was no amount of whatever that was going to stop that. So I actually put these pieces of wood here and one on the other end, and it worked perfect. It did not move an inch. So mega wins all the way around, huh? And actually, it's quite cold outside, and even with that end not being finished and this door being open, it's quite nice in here. Actually, it's real nice in here. And we're supposed to get some snow tonight, but I'm hoping over the weekend I can get these beds filled and I can start planting it. That's the goal. And also that tarp I said I was going to use this weekend, that tarp is going to be laid down on the back garden. You coming? I'm going to lay it down on the back garden bed because the hope is that it will, I'm going to put it black side up. Then it will trap the heat from the sun and ultimately, there we go, sterilize the soil as far as weed growth. That's my hope. It does work for a lot of people, so I'm hoping that it will work for me as well. I'll show you this bed back here while we walk in. And then I got to go strain the milk. Seed starting greenhouse looks wonderful. We're going to take a sneak peek and see how warm it is in here. Like I said, it's quite cold. I think it was 28 degrees this morning. Oh yes, look. It was 28 degrees this morning. And it's actually over 70. And no, it's almost 70. It's like 65-ish, 66-ish. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, everything looks good in here. The wind didn't mess with anything. I have just a few bags of seeds left in here. I need to get my seed order put in like ASAP. But I have a bunch of seeds downstairs. They're just like your generic run-of-the-mill seeds. Oh, it feels so nice in here. I wish you guys could feel this when you come in from outside into this. Huh? It feels nice and warm. All right. Yeah. All right. Look, a scrap of my plastic from the greenhouse, the high tunnel, I mean, blew over here. That's all my garbage from what was in here. But that doesn't look like it blew away because I had it shoved in a corner. So, now that it's not so windy today, we can take it down and burn all that stuff. But yeah, the amount of hay that's still there. Yeah. We're going to unroll it soon. Oh, there's a piece of plastic. Carly, will you grab that piece of plastic and go shove it in the burn barrel, please? I'll bring you guys over here. Now, when we cleaned out the goat pen earlier in the year, well, like earlier, I think it was in December, so late last year anyways, we brought it up here. Harley tailgated it with the quad. And then I just brought the tractor through here with the box blade because that's what I have. I tilted the box blade so that the tines were down and the blade itself was up. And I kind of drug it around a little bit because I had big piles. So it looks a lot better now than it had. Although I have a big pile of that down there is mostly just hay. There's not much more to it than hay. So I'm going to come up with the pitchfork and just pitch that into the weeds. But this is where I want to put that that tarp, because last year this area here was it was really, really weedy. So I want to get rid of that. These blocks, these are dog-eared. So when I put the fence up back here for this garden, I'm going to dig down like a trench. I'll have Caleb do it because he has his mini excavator. So I'm going to have him dig a trench, and we're going to drop a block down all along where the fence goes and kind of fill back over it a little bit. And well, before we fill back over it, we're going to put the fence slightly down into the ground, and then he can fill back in, because that way, hopefully, anything that decides it wants to try to dig under the fence will run into a cinder block. And then we'll have... Shh, don't give them ideas. We're not giving the groundhog ideas, okay? No, and the rabbits won't dig. They'll be fine. They'll stay out. Or we'll have stew. We came out here the other night, and there probably was 3 or 4 rabbits running around right back here. And I was like, oh man, I better start coming out here. We're going to eat rabbit stew soon. Got to get them now before garden starts, right? But this whole area back here is going to transform. So I have big ideas and big plans, and hopefully I'll have time to actually do the big things. But I'm planning on doing like raised arbors, almost as if you would have grapes, I think. Maybe not quite that tall, but I want to make almost like a tunnel with a little courtyard in the middle. And the goal, I think, is going to be, because this is my squash garden, I want to grow everything up off the ground to help prevent, powdery mildew and all those other things. So that's what I want to build. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to build it with, and I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. I just know that I want to do it. I want all my squash and melons to go up. And I think that'll help a lot. It'll, help a lot even if the deer do jump in the fence, because there'll be stuff up higher that they maybe won't get. I mean, I know they get into apple trees and stuff like that, but gosh, I'm going to try everything that I can this year. Plus, I think it'll just be really beautiful. And this has always kind of been more of an eyesore back here behind the house. So I want it to be beautiful. That's the goal. And with the high tunnels this year and everything else, I should have somewhere around 6,000 square foot of garden space. So that gives me a lot of room to experiment with new things and bring you guys along. And we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go strain my milk. Got some running around to do. But we will see you guys this weekend. We will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.